Hi everyone. Let's see who's going to be here today. Hello, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, depending where you are. So let's see. Let's see. I know that I didn't post the event, but today is Friday and we are going to be in the Planet Pearl of Wisdom. And we are going to be working with energy protections. So hi Sarah. So let's see. Let's see. Who is going to be here again? Hi, love. How are you, sweetie? Hi, Milton. Hi, Judy. Oh my God, seeing so many faces in here. Well, the names of these faces. Hi, Coralie. I didn't forget about you. I need to I'm being really, really busy, so I'm going to be talking to you and give you an appointment for next week. Okay, sweetie? So, good morning. Today, I know that I didn't schedule and didn't make the announcement for today, but as always, Friday, I'm going to be talking about what I talked last night in my clubhouse room in Spanish. So, today is about spiritual energy protections. So, let's see before we start who else is going to be here. If not, I'm going to start talking. The heat in here in Puerto Rico is crazy. So everybody's good. I think that, let me see, I hope that everything is going well. I don't know if, hi Jennifer. So let's see, I think that I'm being able to see the messages, the comments, so I'm gonna start. So as for this month, we've been talking about working with energy. I think that we have already two past Friday that we talk about changes in energy, how to recognize them, what kind of changes we can have in our energies, and we talk about raising them up. I think that last Friday we talked even about processes as a star seeds, etc., etc. So, oh my God, I see. Hello, sweetie. It's been a long time since I see you in here. So, today we are going to be talking about protections. After you do all of the steps that we've been talking in here about recognizing the changes, why they're happening, how to cut them out, then what kind of type of down or drain energy you are receiving, how to raise them up. We're going to talk about how to protect them. I know that is really, really important, but I'm going to be talking really, really in our way, in a spiritual kind of way. So, I think that all of us in here, hi Daisy, all of us in here, in one point or another, feel or receive the impression that we are in a place or around someone that is negative, that is evil, that something is not good, is not right. We really feel like that. We feel like even the person's energy, we feel that something is so bad with that person, with that place, with that situation, whatever it is. I think that everybody here feel it. Maybe we can call it different ways, but I feel and I know that every person in here feel it. We know when something is wrong because those energies make us feel that way, make us feel like something is wrong, something is happening to each one of us, etc., etc. So, but how we protect them, how we really take care of our energy. One of the things that I was saying last night in Spanish, that is something that we can do in a really, really easy way, is making sure that our mind, our thought, our emotions, our feeling are really in a more positive setup. I know that a lot of you are going to be like, oh my God, but how we control our emotions, how we control our feelings, how we do that, how I cut the thoughts of something negative if I'm feeling constantly that I'm in that kind of danger, in a bad position, etc. I know that it's not easy. I know that it's not something that we can do easily. Hey, I would say that maybe for a long time, it was something that I did as anybody else. But I can tell you that with practice, with time, with patience, you can do it. One of the things that I did that is going to help you to really cut those thoughts is to remember that you are an energy too. Hi, Diane. That you have your own energy, that you have your own way to perceive and kind of like send those energies. So instead of thinking that something is going towards you, hi Josh, towards you, that something, hi Jocelyn, that something is bad, that something is really wrong, that something is evil, instead of keep thinking about it, start changing. Okay, you feel it, embrace it. I'm not telling you to ignore it. I'm not telling you to avoid it, because it's needed. For some reason, you are feeling it. For some reason, it's there. It could be from you instead of someone else. But still, that change of energy that is feeling like a lot of danger or something that is going on, like something is bad, etc., evil, you're feeling it in your way. You are kind of like having that kind of perception for something. So don't ignore it. I'm not telling you to do that. I'm telling you how to protect that. So that way, you're going to be able to not get contaminated, if you wanted to say it that way. Those energies are not going to be absorbed with your own energy. Remember that we have a lot of clairsentient people that have that ability of absorbing energy, so you don't want to absorb that either. So what you're going to do, cut that kind of thought. Don't give them more power. Don't give them more energy. Don't give them more of your energy either. So, or the universe, whatever you want to call it. So how you're going to do it? Again, then you're gonna see yourself as a shining light. You're gonna know, and you're gonna say to yourself, okay, I accept it, I recognize this, but this don't belong to me. I'm not this person, I'm not this energy, so you are not affecting me. Just start changing. Start doing something that makes you feel more happy. Try to avoid that kind of thought. Again, it's not going to be easy, but you can do it. Okay, so it is the same with emotions. You are feeling it. It's something that you are feeling in all of your heart chakra, in your solar plexus chakra. It's all over here. Most of the time, there are people that feel it with headaches. I'm one of them. Most of the time when I'm feeling some kind of low, dense energy, my first impression is my heart chakra and my head, because I start kind of like, in my case, I start processing those energy. My mind, my spirit is immediately start trying to understand. It's a natural process that each one of you are going to get to it. But in my case, I get headaches, like really bad migraines when that happens. So as soon as you do it, if you're feeling it, if you are receiving it, what you're gonna, hi Suzanne, hi sweetie. When you start feeling it, most of the thing that I do, I put my hand in my chest, in my heart area, and I just like, I'm not going to be one with this energy. I know, I recognize this feeling. I know that you are here. I know that my intuition, my spirit, my energy is trying to tell me something, but I'm going to allow to flow. As soon as you start cutting those thoughts, as soon as you start kind of like, this is kind of making me trouble in here. But as soon as you recognize those energy, as soon as you start working with your cutting the thought, I start working with raising them up. When you finally raise them up and you feel that your thoughts are not completely there and you are really balanced, in the meaning, again, you're going to feel that your thoughts are not negative. You're not thinking that something bad is going to happen to you, something wrong is there. When you are just, okay, this is what is going on, you're going to close your eyes, maybe you're going to start singing, whatever it make you feel out of that space of mind, that mind space. What you're gonna do is just start protecting your energy. That's the first step. If you don't check your thought, if you don't check your feelings or emotions, no matter what you do to protect it, it's not going to work. Why? Because you already put everything inside of you, so that bad, negative, low, dense energy is inside of you. So after you feel that your mind, your feelings are a little bit under control, that you don't feel nothing negative, then you proceed with different type of protection tools. I will say that, yeah, we have some tools that are externals that we're going to be talking about, but we need to talk about more the energy, kind of the one that we can create with our own spirit and energy. I'm not going to talk about spiritual protections. Spiritual protections are other things, but most of the time we feel those energy and we immediately call our angels, our guides, our loved ones. We put all of these spirits around us to protect us, but they cannot protect us from energy. They cannot work towards energy feeling. That's something that you need to work by yourself. You need to learn how to protect, how to recognize your own energy, as we were talking about. The spiritual beings are here to help us to protect through your own self, through your higher self as well, but they are here to help us in spiritual matters, in spiritual things. So if you feel that maybe it's a low dense spirit around you, I'm not going to talk about demons, devils, no. I'm just telling you low dense spirit that can happen because they maybe are there's we have so many different types. One day we are going to be talking about it. But if we feel like something like that is around us, or maybe we are having that kind of heavy, dense energy, like it's not an energy, but it's not a spiritual being, that could happen. Those kind of things can be created. Then you're gonna call your spirit guides, your angels, your loved ones to protect you. They can do that with your higher self, with you, in a more spiritual sense. But as an energy speaking, what you're gonna do is first, one of the most, I think that everybody in here know about it, or maybe heard about it, is the famous dome of light, bubble of light, pyramid of light, being surrounded by this beautiful divine light. How you gonna properly put that kind of protection in you? Because we've been hearing a lot of that, but how are you going to do it in a way that really works, that you really feel protected and safe, right? First, if you want to do a prayer, if you want to do a chant, do whatever make you go into that space of mind and that kind of feeling that help you make you feel safe, that you don't have nothing negative, that you feel even invigorating, you feel more empowerment, whatever it make you feel, prayer. But make sure that whatever you are doing is helping you to stay out of that kind of thinking, oh, this is something that is going on, this is something that is going to happen, this is something that is going to me, whatever negative thought. Do something, even hearing music. Most of the time I do prayers, but what I do is start hearing music. That helped me to get that set of mind that is more safe. I feel that I'm more in control of my thought and my heart, my feelings. And then I proceed to start calling all of these higher beings to help me put that energy around me. So what I'm gonna do, even you can be typing in your computer, you can be in your work, you can be with family, you can be in the park, you can be here. Right now I'm doing it. I'm just focusing, I'm talking, but I'm imagining, I'm visualizing that my guys are putting with me on myself this light that is coming from the universe, from God, from the angels, from all of the higher beings to protect me. I visualize while I'm talking to you right now how they're kind of like showing like this. It feels like it's coming from my top of my head and it's going and surrounding me. And as soon as I start kind of touching my aura, my own energy, if you learn it, as we talked in 2 weeks ago, how to recognize, how to manipulate your own energy, you're going to start feeling like something is kind of like a balsam in your energy. You're going to feel it. You're going to feel that, oh, wow, that feels so good, so much of love. It have so many love in there. It's so much of energy, like I feel protected, and it's going completely around my body. I do a lot of the bubble kind of the bubble of light. That's one of the ones that work really, really good for me. Practice, look for the tools that works better for you. That's one of the things that you're gonna do. That's one of the things that you can do it. And I'm already feeling it's going to be, I promise to each one of you that as long as you continue doing this, it's going to be so easy. Like now, I don't have to put too much attention, and besides, I'm trusting that I'm doing it. I'm trusting, I'm believing in myself, in my higher self, in my spirit. I don't like to say call higher self because I'm one now, but trust that your spirit knows what it's doing. Trust that you have that capacity, as me, as any other person, okay, sweeties? And besides, trust that your guides, your angels are doing it for you. So that's one technique. Another technique, another tool that you can use is the wall of mirror. Again, do whatever it make you feel centered, do whatever it make you feel that you are one with yourself, and then imagine or visualize yourself having a lot of mirror around you, like a circle of mirror. My advice would be, don't, when you are putting those mirrors, don't think that everything negative is going back to that person or whatever it is. You have the right to defend yourself. You have the right to send back what is not yours, right? Even this is some kind of this energy that you're feeling are sent because of thought, etc. We know that some kind of bad energy, and stuff like that. Oh my God, Ramonita, mwah, mwah, mwah. See, yeah, okay, love you. So that's the way that you're gonna do it. That's my sister. I love her. So that's the way that you're gonna be doing it. You're gonna surrounding yourself, but instead of just sending back what is not yours, you're gonna send it with light, with love. Let's start changing the way. Okay, this is not belong to me. Whatever energy I'm feeling that don't belong to me, whatever energy around this negative is around me that is making me feel uncomfortable, it's making me feel in danger, it's making me feel bad. What I'm gonna do, those mirrors are going to send it back. You're gonna put each one of them, whatever you like it, all kind of way of mirror, more modern, I don't know, triangles, circles, whatever, but every one of them, when you are putting them, because it's not like I'm gonna put myself in the middle and then I'm just, a lot of mirrors are around me. You're gonna put yourself, you're gonna visualize you're in the middle, one by one. You're gonna be focusing this mirror. You're gonna reflect everything negative, any kind of energy that don't belong to me that is negative, any kind of energy that don't make me well. And then I'm gonna send it with light. Return it with light and love. Return it with light and love. This is not mine. It's coming back to the source. But not just that, I'm sending back with it love and light. Okay, sweeties? If you don't want to do that, you can just return it to the Mother Earth. Hey, Mother Earth, I'm sending this back to you with love and light for you to make it transforming. Do something with it for other people more positive. You have the power to transform this energy to something positive and then send it back. We need to start changing the energy. This is part of the work that we have to do to make this planet go up. So that's the way that you're going to do it. The other one is like a fishing net. The fishing net is basically like a fishing net around you, but this fishing net is going to attract all of negative energy. It is amazing that that tool, you're gonna do the same as we've been talking right now. It is amazing. The only problem with that is like then you need to check up every maybe once a week. You have to really know how to visualize how to clean that that neck, because everything is trapped there. So eventually, if you don't clean yourself, you don't clean your energy, you don't know how to do it, that heavy weight is going to start doing things. It's going to start manifesting in some kind of negative way in your life, in your day by day. So it is really good. You have to have really good visualization techniques. Imagine, or you can be someone that can really imagine with a lot of detail. So that kind of picture, that kind of way of seeing things can be shown to you. But then you will need to do another step, that is how to take care of that net for you to keep using it. It's not like you're gonna create one, then take it out, create another one. That's not the right way, and it's not the way that we want to keep doing it out there. The other way is the golden of sword. The golden sword is basically you visualize yourself with a golden sword. It could be whatever kind of sword, big, small, right? But have this fire of golden around this blade, and then you're just going to cut all of the negative energy that you feel and you receive, that you feel that is around you. That's another way to do it. Again, before you do that, make sure that your mind, your feelings, your emotions are really, really centered, and you don't have nothing negative, because you don't want to be the cause that all of other negative energies are out there. So that's so important, that in the same way that we perceive and see and feel other energies, we are aware of the energies that we are sending and emanating from us. By example, if you are mad, you are going to start emanating all of that energy. It is okay for you to be mad for a moment, to accept and embrace that moment. It's a feeling, it's an emotion, it's a situation that you need to go through. But as soon as you recognize it, then try to transform it. You can be still frustrated with the situation, but don't allow that to get into your to a point that is affecting your center, affecting who you are, and then emanating that kind of way, because then other people are going to be protecting themselves from your energy and doing all of these tools. Okay, sweetie? So it's our responsibility to take care of ourselves, to not be that person, to not be that spirit that is emanating, that is sending those kind of energy. Again, it's not about not feeling it. It's not about ignoring. It's not about not going through our own process as human in here. We need this experience. It's not that we are going to avoid one thing or another. We need the equilibrium of a human experience plus who we are as a spirit to keep growing, to keep expanding ourselves as a spirit up there, okay? So as soon as you recognize that maybe it's you, do your own work, see what is going on, like we talk in the other life and stuff like that. So if not, you tell me and I can make next Thursday maybe we can talk about this and etc. etc. Well, next Friday we are going to be talking about questions. So have all of your questions, write it down, about energy, protection, changes, shift, transitioning, energy, capacity of energy, vibration, frequency, whatever question you have about energy, have it on hand next Friday. We are going to be, I'm going to be answering, well, we are going to be, because they're going to be here too, answering any kind of question that you have with working with energy and how to maybe certain things that have to be with yourself, okay, series? That's the moment to ask anything from the past, from the or whatever is going on in that moment, okay, sweetie? So the last, well, not the last ones, but the other two tools that I have to mention, well, in our case, we can even use candles, because we that are more spiritual, we are more aware of the importance of any type of living thing or whatever it can bring or create energy. Candles like those, I have a green one and I have a white one, right? So the green one, or whatever color you use for your candles, is more for intentions, petitions, whatever you want to create in your life. The white one, I always say that is for protection, cleansing, and like a purity of intention. So every time that you feel that something is not right in your home, even with yourself, light a white candle, asking for that protection of energy, to clean that energy that is not yours, and to burn it with the flame of that candle. That's one of the things that I love to do the most, because I just burn that energy and it's transformed into something else in a more positive way. But that's the way that you're gonna do it. That's one of the things that you can do. Then you have quartz and stones. For those that ask, I think that every person in here loves quartz, right? So what you can do, use any kind of black quartz. Those are the ones that are really good to protecting yourself from any kind of negative energy. I'm trying to see, well, the only one that I have is the one that I have with me. This is always with me. Of course, you need to know how to cleanse and how to make it work, how to make it one with you, but they are always good to have it with you for protection of energy. So that for me, with my dome of light or my bubble of light, is that the two things that I always use in a more close energy. But anything that is external, or even my energy that are maybe not right, etc., I use the candles. So, but the way that you're gonna do it is just use the black quartz for any kind of energy, any kind of spiritual energy as well. So anything that has to be with protecting your energy from negative, bad, evil, whatever. For those that maybe, when we sometimes think that someone is like envious or making, like, being jealous, never put too much intention to that. Never focus on those things. But those things can happen. You can have like a tiger eye. I love this, but I have to be honest with you. This for males or masculine, they are really, really good. They really work perfectly. But tiger eye is really good for this kind of energy that we feel sometimes. Rose quartz is more about love, energy, but it coming more from inside out. Amethyst is really good to have. It transforms any kind of negative energy, no matter what it is. That energy, it could be envy, jealousy, personal, mad, sadness, whatever kind of energy that is negative is going to transform it to something positive. That doesn't mean that you're not gonna feel it. It's just like the way that you're gonna feel it is going to be more subtle and more easy for you to handle. Then we have what we call talismans. Talisman can be, I have one in here. I have my Star of David, whatever you're gonna call it. We know that this mean another thing because it's two pyramids. It's the masculine and the feminine together, but we call it the Star of David. So these are talismans. Crosses are talismans. Snakes, dragon, turtles, all of those things are talisman. Why they work? Because for centuries and oh my God, eons, people, generation, I've been putting some special energy. I've been thinking. I've been infusing them with protection energy. So every generation have their own symbols or talisman and stuff like that. So that's why it works. The only thing is like with quartz, we make one with the quartz. With the talisman, the talisman become one with us. So that's the way that you're gonna do it. It has to have a special meaning. You have to look for the perfect talisman. Most of the time, we always been drawn to certain type of symbol. By example, I used to use a lot of hearts before. That's a talisman. Believe it or not, it can be a talisman. I used to have a lot of pendants and earrings with heart form because I needed to protect my heart, my love energy and stuff like that. Now I use just the Star of David, and it's been with me for more than 15 years now. I would say even 15 or 20 years that I have my Star of David and I never take it out. This is my way. It was always something that I knew as soon as I had my awakening that it was one with me, or I was one with them, or I was one with it. And I was looking into it. I always felt that something about that it have inside of me, and now I know why. So that's the way that you're gonna be working with talisman. They are really good. I would say like crosses, depending whatever faith, whatever belief system you have, they are really good. I use crosses, but I'm not really a complete fan of crosses, being honest with you. But if I'm gonna use a cross, maybe it's the Ankh, that is the Egyptian one, and I think that the other one that I used to use sometime, it was the Caravaca, something like that, the Celtic one, something like that. I don't remember the name right now, but that's the way that you're gonna do it. Okay, sweeties? So now, questions before I go and start working. Questions, doubts, something that you want me to answer for you before I go. I know that I talk a lot, but, and again, take what worked for you and use the other one. So no questions, nothing. Before I go, okay, I'm gonna give, I'm kind of sleepy. I've been working on my energies. My body is not working properly as it's supposed to do with my energy. And that can happen, girls. That can happen. Sometimes our body, because sickness or health conditions or whatever, can react in a weird way with our energy, especially if your energy frequency or your frequency of energy is higher, okay, sweetie, than your normal frequency in this body. So, because I don't see questions, I don't see nothing here, I'm gonna be leaving. Thank you, Judith. Love you, girl. So I'm gonna be leaving, and again, remember to write down all of the questions that may you have or came up during the week for next Friday, to see what we can learn. Maybe I can help you with a specific situation that you have energy wise. Let's focus in the energy aspect, And then remember that I'm gonna be in the first Tuesday of June. I'm gonna start Paranormal Tuesday in YouTube, so follow me there. And please, if you want me to share your experience, send me a DM, tell me about it, and I'm gonna share it with the people. It can be anonymous. I don't have to say your name. I'm gonna share it in live in YouTube, but I'm gonna be teaching or from your experiences. I'm gonna be sharing my own too. What that means, why you go through that, what it is the meaning, how you gonna do next time that something like that happen, or any other person something like that happen. I don't want just ghost stories, haunted places. I want anything that has to be paranormal. That could be moving things, feelings, weird situations that happen to you that it feels paranormal. Even messages, if you do spirit box or lights, whatever it is that is out of the normal, that is a paranormal experience, then let's talk about it, and let's learn together what kind of experience you have, what is the proper name for that, what those kind of things happen, and what is the proper way to proceed when those kind of things happen. Okay, sweetie? So each one of you, love you. Thank you for giving me a little bit of your time today and learn from this. Remember, next Friday, Q&A about working with energies. Okay, sweetie? Mwah. Love you. Have a good day. Bye-bye.